Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, Moon Jasper Gem. And if you're visiting me from Facebook, welcome to my page. So we just are passing the full moon in your sign, zodiac sign of Pisces. Beautiful dreams that you guys could put out there into the universe. And it makes it a nice special way for everybody else to follow. Taking that leap of faith, this represents you and a Virgo possibly here. But if not, it represents somebody who's taking a leap to have something more solid and stable in your life, which is really beautiful. And here's the stability. It's coming through. I already pre-shuffled these. This comes through with the Two of Cups, so feeling very, very happy with your situation at the time. Sometimes the moon could either put you in, you or us, I say us, in our element when it's in our sign. Other times it could feel a little off balance. I hope you guys are feeling more balanced yesterday. But I'm just going to pre-shuffle these. If I get cut off, because my videos have been cutting out, I'm going to just either start over or I'm going to put two videos up. My intentions for these readings today is going to be for September, October 2020. Hope everybody's doing well. I ask the universe of light and love, energy only, bring forth the highest good messages for you today, in general, for Pisces. Look at that. It came right out. Pisces, right here, as the king, wanting to celebrate. You have the King of Swords sticking out, and you have the Ace of Wands, and that is getting more information, whether you're dealing with an air sign or not, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but getting more information, the truth, the fact of the matter. How could you celebrate 1111? This is the master number, 22, master builder, to have all those awesome dreams and ideas that you have that you put into place. Maybe not all of them you will, but there's so many going through your mind that you could take a few of those or one of those to start and make it something really beautiful. Celebrate for your home, upping a level in spirit, in the earth realms. But some of you may be worried and thinking, how to move forward on a celebration or a marriage or a commitment, but wanting more information and maybe not showing your heart because these are opposite. This one, even though he doesn't show his heart on his sleeve, he's filled with emotions. This one has emotions, but they're deep down inside. They don't surface. The only way to get through their heart is through their head. So somebody here is in their mind, maybe they have a lot going on. Maybe you're getting ready for something, a celebration. Maybe you're worried about it. Maybe there's a lot of things just going on and you got to take one at a time. But this could also be stress. What's in your control and what isn't? It's not all under your control. Take one thing at a time and deal with it. But when you do it, make sure you do it with love and compassion. That's what I always say. I'm glad you came out in your reading. In the root of this for you guys, maybe something in the past hurt you because you're feeling lack in something. And maybe you wanted to move up to another level, whether this is in general, something you had planned is no longer, it's not, it's a worrisome situation, whether you started it or you're not sure if you should. But this is something from the past. This is a past situation, people, places, and things that are coming back around. And maybe that worries you, or maybe you're excited about it, but there's some sort of sadness or worry as well. What's moving behind you here? This is also karmic. Wondering whether you should put more time and effort into something. Because now you had a soulmate. But each soulmate was air, not necessarily the element, but just the energy of it. Again, this person wants to be proven before they open their heart. They are fun, light, and energetic. They're great people to be around. They're resourceful. They're fun, just like you, fun. But at the same time, you have to get through this person's head, through their heart. So it's proving it. Because maybe if actions have to speak and coincide with the words that are being presented. So whether it's you or them stating, I want to have be single, or I want to be in this relationship with you only and no one else. Maybe you're worried about that, but you're going to decide all of the work that you put into it will not go to waste. You could walk away if you need to and come back to clear your mind. Don't make any decisions when you're not sure and you're upset or unclear about the information. For the future of this, look at this. The King of Pentacles, which is really beautiful. This is a solid, stable offer if it's in life and everyday living. This could be a mortgage, it could be a home, it could be a job, it could be a stable offer for an invite out. This is a love relationship, which is nice. This could be an older gentleman or just somebody who's very grounded in their ways, very calm usually. Sometimes they have a lot on their mind as well, but look, it's a gift. It's an offer from above. Now you have two gifts. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, which is really, really an exciting and passionate offer, but it's also stable. So that's really nice. This is all about stability here. And if it's your income, he's a CEO, independent contractor, head of a whole household, a business, and he knows how to handle his money normally. And he goes forward with what's compassionate to him. What is your advice here, these general readings? People, places, and things, you're on to them. Here you are. This is all the water elements, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But you could see through people. You know who's backstabber, who's not, who used to be on board and who isn't. Tit for tat, one for one. It's not worth your time and energy. Have a victory to move forward in something. Maybe some of you need a reading. This is Cancer. This is a psychic. Some of you might have felt abandoned or lack, but that's all going to change for you now because this is in the air. That means you're going to recognize it and you're going to turn away from it. Here's your advice. The Death card. You have to transform, and look, the Devil, from anything that's toxic, whatever you're manifesting, you have to put good out there because you will complete that cycle, whatever you go. It's so easy to see this right here. What you put out there, infinite manifestations will come back to you. Don't put out too much toxic. Don't receive it. Transform from anything you know is not good for your highest good, heart and soul, people, places, and things. This could be a Scorpio. This is Pisces again. That could be anything toxic, but it's also like a soulmate because you feel very drawn to it if it's a relationship, or if it's something you're putting all your time and effort into. You're like almost like very attached to it. But there's a completion and a celebration with the World card. Travel, possibly two people coming together, and if it's in business, people wanting to travel and expand and up this level. You transform, and then you have something more solid. Again, another one for your advice here. That in order to get to this king, you have to take that coin that was offered and take your time. It's the slowest moving knight in the deck. Some of you may have to leave things behind. If you want to come back, you come back to it. That's what that is. But take your time, relax, have patience. Keep busy, stay out of your head, and just worry about anything that you can take care of. Don't worry about it, but take care of anything that you can. Anything else you can't, leave it aside or go back to it because it's not important. You need emotional fulfillment right now, and you probably need that to be proved to you as well, or you to someone else that you are interested or they are interested. And this is a solid, stable offer. If you're going to transform something from the past, somebody may be coming back again, maybe you're worried, but it might work out. Just take your time and have fun, live in the moment, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy the fruits of coming together, no battling. Get out of your head, let them get out of their head, their ego. Possible outcome here for you guys. Okay, news racing in with a lot of options. There's the Queen of Pentacles again. Another soulmate. You have tons of soulmates here. Maybe it's one that is good in all areas, but there were some worrisome issues in the past. You may have been an option, or they. This message is coming in quick, but there are options. Not all options are able to, you can use. Some of it, it's like could be fantasy, or what you think what it is, it really isn't. It's like try one. If you don't like it, try another thing. But sometimes you got to leave stuff behind in order to try new things, close the door and start something new. But this is quick information messages that travels fast. Could be something very solid and stable here, financially or even just in a love relationship. This is a solid relationship right here. Happy in all areas of your life in the physical plane, which is really nice. Possible outcome for these. Okay, so some of you are trying to see something different, maybe from this person from the past, possibly, or people, places, and things, or business, or whatever you're thinking of, because there was trickery before, heartbreak. And you're not a dummy, you're not going to let this happen again if it was you being done to you, but you're going to still hide how your true feelings are, but be light and show some of that. Show some of that, what you want to come up to surface. In your emotions, ask what you want, because that's the only way people will know. Again, Pisces, being put in a situation that maybe you weren't happy, you found out because you're intelligent on that and you're psychic, but to be enlightened and how to move forward with love and compassion in spite of the hurt and the disappointments that we all have at one time or another. What else? Possible outcome for you in these messages? There it is, the world. Endings and new beginnings. And that's beautiful. This is a celebration. Celebration on earth, but also in the spiritual realms, moving to the next level. After seeing things and being enlightened and moving forward, if this was like a standstill, you felt dead in it. But now all of a sudden opportunity opens up. And you have options, soulmate options, you have business options, you have information coming in. Maybe you don't like any of those options, but try at least one of them. This is expansion. This is celebrating. Celebrate all that you've done, all that you've come, people, places, and things that no longer serve you. That's the death card. Put that behind you. Okay? If someone makes an offer you're not interested, you or them might not take it because you're worried about it. But if you take it slow, it could develop. So take a little chance because you're normally a fool who likes to jump into things and experience it. But of course, protecting your heart as well. And there's a nurturing. That's another soulmate. That's your element right there. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, similar traits. Wanting to put some of those toxics down because it's not being nurturing to you. It's not nurturing, it's exhausting. Wanting to put some of the toxic things down. So you will do it. Maybe you're feeling raced in your mind with all these things that you have to do. Get distracted. I've been trying to do your reading for 3 days. I was getting distracted. But this is a pretty good reading. Just know that anything that's not stable, you have to lay down for now and continue on your journey. Okay, one thing at a time. The moon in Pisces, I hope this reading keeps going because I'm going to make it longer for you if it does. Okay. If you guys like a private reading, you could also send me a message. Or a group reading, I could do them in person if you're local or not too far, or FaceTime. Here's your moonology. Now, usually I pre-shuffle this, but I love when the actual card comes out that having to do with the element that I'm doing, such as you, Pisces. It may or may not come out. Sometimes I could get one. I'd like to get one. Then I also read the bottom and the middle, whatever shows when I do cards. So one card for beautiful Pisces, please. Moon phases. Moon, Pisces. Okay, read them to you now. Right, so on the bottom you have don't let people get in your way, and that's the full moon in Leo. Peeking out is the waning moon, which is what do you need to release, which is good. Then you have a fiery climax approaches. Oh, don't explode on anything or anybody. Don't let them explode on you. Take a deep breath and just communicate what you want in a calm, loving manner, and people will hear you. Because Aries could be very fiery, not that, and so could Pisces, but they could be a little abrupt as well. But here you have be bold and make the first move. That's a cardinal moon, which is nice. This is really nice. All right, so I'm going to pick one and read it to you from the book. I have a feeling that I'm supposed to read this full moon in Aries for you. A fiery climax approaches. So let me find what page that is. Aries. 68. And I'm going to use my light because it's dim in here. Okay. There it goes. Okay. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. Oh, come on, I don't believe that. You're always helping other people. You could tell when I talk in between this. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. Oh, that could be true. Compromise. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going on to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself, you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created a situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery, which that's okay because you guys are feisty and you know how to stand up for people, places, and things, and you could fight for a good cause. It says, be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Being assertive is good. Just don't ride roughish. Wait, roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Always take time for yourself. That's me talking. I don't want to read all this. It says, don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. I don't believe this. I'm sorry. I believe that Pisces are for truth and justice, and they will, at times, you know, call you on your stuff, call you on things that, and nobody's perfect. We make mistakes, everybody. But I believe that they're humanitarian and they help when they can. They take on too much responsibility. And they're very creative and talented and they know how to get people on board. It says, the full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead. Now remember, this is Aries I'm reading, so it's just part of the energy. That's why it's not all you. Um, so it says, with rash comments or decisions, no matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or it's about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. Okay, so you guys know when to pick and choose your battles. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. Well, I always say do everything with love and compassion because that's how, everybody really wants to be treated. Not that everybody deserves that treatment all the time. Sometimes people need to be put into their place, which I get. I hold back. If I needed to, I would just call up my Pisces friends and have them handle it for me. No, I could stick up for people that are less fortunate as well. I'm a Cancerian, so I have water in my chart as well, a lot of water. But I think this is a really nice reading. If you guys would like a private reading or group reading, send me a message and I will see you next time. So wherever you are in the world, have a good day, night, evening, morning, until the next time. Bye.